Hey guys, my name is Naomi for those of you who are new to my channel, and today I am doing a video that I never thought I would, to be honest. So I am sharing my Christian testimony, why I believe in God. Just a disclaimer though, I'm not here to like convert anyone or force anyone to believe what I believe. I just really want to share my reasons for hope and what gives me peace and love and confidence, because my faith has been a huge part of my life, but it's something that I've kept off of my YouTube channel and Instagram until recently, mostly because I was afraid, like out of fear and judgment. But you know, it is a big part of me and I just want to be honest and authentic online, so I'm starting with this. If I cry, don't be alarmed. I'm just a super sensitive person. Like, I cried in Bridge to Therabithia. So I have my poor man's version of Kleenex, aka toilet paper. The struggle of living alone, I tell you, like, who has money for Kleenex? This is just a 2-for-1 type of thing, you know? So, for those of you who have never seen a Christian testimony video, welcome. Thanks for watching mine as your first one. Basically what it is people share their story of how they came to know Jesus or how they came to believe in God. And a lot of these testimonies are very much like, I was into drugs and in a gang and I murdered someone. Okay, maybe it's not that serious. But anyways, a lot of these testimonies are people who have hit rock bottom and then, you know, had an experience with God at that point in their life. But mine is very different, and it's also, my story is kind of also why I never thought it would be beneficial to share, because I'm like, I mean, I never went through serious suffering like that. Why would people care? But it is my story, and I feel like it can resonate even with just one of you, and if it does, then this is all worth it, right? So, I was pretty much raised a Christian my entire life. I was born into a Roman Catholic family with very devout parents who instilled the importance of going to church and believing in God ever since I was a young child. And so I grew up believing in God, and
that's what I figured.
What? Siri, okay, Siri, nobody asked you. So I was super kind of blessed in that sense, where God has always been a part of my life. And obviously I did have seasons of doubt, as any human does, but I never had a period where I actually like fully walked away from God. He was always a part of my life. I always prayed and blah blah blah. But my relationship with him was not, I'd say, that serious. Like, I was like, yeah, he exists. I'll pray to him every night for like 2 minutes. I'll go to church every Sunday with my family. I will be a good girl. But it wasn't until about 2.5 years ago that I decided to actually pursue him and seek him for myself, and on a more intentional and deeper level. And that journey is what has completely transformed who I am, how I see myself, what my purpose is, how I see the future, how I see life, to be honest, and has just made me such a more confident and happy and peaceful person that I really need to share with you guys my reason for hope, which is Jesus. Whoa, shocker, surprise. And yeah, like I mentioned, it's not something that I've shared on my channel or my social media for a really long time. You know, ever since I started to go on this journey about 2.5 years ago, I was like, okay, this is my own thing. I'm not going to share it at all. Mostly out of fear and shame and judgment, because I grew up without any Christian friends or any Christian community, and so I always kind of felt like I was the only one who believes in this. And obviously being a Christian right now in this world can come with a lot of judgment. And yeah, but you know, I'm out here just gonna put it out there for the world that I believe in God. Yay! Along with, you know, Justin Bieber and Haley Baldwin and Chris Pratt and Mark Wahlberg, and I don't know why I'm name dropping celebrities. Like, yes, I'm cool. I'm a Christian because all these celebrities are. That is not my purpose or intention for name dropping them. I think what it does show though is that there is more to life, and fame and money will not satisfy you. It will not give you complete happiness. It will not answer all the questions in life. I mean, neither will Christianity. It's not gonna make you a perfect, happy person. I love this quote that I heard before that. It's like, church isn't a museum for saints, it's actually a hospital for the broken. My pastor at my church, C3 Toronto, actually said that we're all just imperfect. Yeah, we're all just perfect people. You should come to my church, guys. No, he said that we're all imperfect, broken people trying to make it through life, which I thought was amazing. Anyways, I don't know where I'm going with this. Oh yeah, okay. So I was raised Catholic Christian home. I still am Catholic, actually. So I do go to C3 Toronto, which is a non-denominational Christian church. Kind of like Hillsong for you Christians who may know of them already. And then I do go to Catholic Mass. And if you need a video on why I'm Catholic and not just Christian, that is going into a whole nother deeper level and definitely another video. So if you are curious and want to know, leave a comment down below. But anyways, right now I'm just talking about Christianity as a whole. So before I really, I guess, sought out God, or before like faith really became my own, I was super insecure with myself. Okay, this is where the tears are coming. Let's just get this rolling. Like I would literally like cry myself to sleep, thinking I was ugly and couldn't be loved. And okay, I have an event to go to after this. I cannot ruin my makeup. Hopefully this setting spray works. Yeah, I was just super insecure. I was insecure with myself, insecure with my purpose and my future and like what I was going to be doing with my life. Yeah, I had no confidence with the way I looked. With my personality, I would constantly wish I was funnier and more outgoing and more like people friendly and all of this stuff. When it came to my looks, acne was something that I really struggled with, and to be honest, it's something I still struggle with. Yeah, like I'm 26 years old and still getting pimples on my face. That's cool. And also just, yeah, with the ability to be loved as someone who had never been in a relationship before. I cried myself to sleep thinking I'd be forever alone and stuff like that. So what I think I'm trying to say with this sob story is that seeking God and developing a deeper relationship with him and a deeper understanding of who he is has like just like completely transformed me. Like I am just so secure right now, so confident, so full of hope for the future. And I know that when I do have troubles, because that's life, being a Christian doesn't mean you're gonna have a perfect life. I have like a rock that I can kind of lean to, and just building my life on this foundation. Just, yeah, I just feel amazing. So anyway, so growing up in a Christian home, my parents would take us to like Catholic, charismatic, and other Christian conferences against our will. Like we, as kids and teenagers and even early young adult life, I did not want to go. I did not want to be there, but my parents forced us to be there, and I'd like begrudgingly participate or sometimes even just zone out, to be honest. My dad would always have prayer meetings at the house. He would play Christian like praise and worship music all the time in the car, in the house, and it was just annoying. I found it annoying. I was like, ugh, here he goes again. And it'd be even more embarrassing for me as like a young person when he would play that. And we had friends in the car. Like, oh my gosh, Dad, stop playing your Jesus music. They're gonna think we're weird. So the fact that I had that kind of mindset towards Christian music was weird when I was on YouTube one day and just stumbled upon a Hillsong worship song. Like, I was not looking for it. I had never searched for it before on my computer, so I have no idea. Well, I mean, obviously it's probably like God's doing or something like that, you know, God's plan. But yeah, it just came across and I clicked play and I watched through this. It was like 9 minutes long. It's like super long. I Surrender music video, which, by the way, funny enough, Justin Bieber had it linked in his Instagram bio for a super long time before he decided to promote his merch instead of Jesus. No judgment, I'm kidding. But yeah, so I started listening to the song and just felt like this wave of peace come over me, and also a strange new desire to listen to more. So I listened to and watched this video like at least 20 times, and then I moved on to another Hillsong song and another one and another one, and then soon it was, you know, being added onto my playlists along with Ed Sheeran and James Bay and Avicii. Like, I have the most random music taste ever, not gonna lie. And I was like, what is, like, who am I becoming? Why am I interested in listening to this music? Like, I remember actually even like looking forward to just going home after like work and sitting in my bed and just listening to this worship music. So that, I think, is what kickstarted this desire to kind of seek God out more and come to understand faith for myself, and not for what my parents told me or what I learned in school or Sunday school or anything like that. And then so the next desire that was kind of put into my heart was a desire to seek Christian friends, because I had grown up with no Christian community or no Christian friends whatsoever. It was really just me and my family. And so I was praying, I was like, God, send me some Christian friends, but like expecting them to show up on my door, like come knocking, be like, hey, I'm Christian, wanna be friends? Or like be a coworker that is magically like, hi, go to church. I don't know. And so that's why God was just like, you need to seek them out yourself. So I did. I googled like young adult Christian group Toronto, something along the lines of that, and I found a place called The Hub, which was, their like tagline was literally like, bringing together Christians from all around the GTA for like fellowship and fun and who knows what else. And so I started going to that every Sunday, like a young adult group where they had a band of young adults play this Christian music that I started to love so much, and a pastor who was like in his 20s or 30s, like preaching stuff that was relevant to me. And so through that, my faith really grew. My understanding of God deepened, and soon I started to change. I started to become more secure with myself. I started to have hope for the future. I started to find purpose in living and the meaning of life, and any fear of like dying went away. Instead, I actually read this book called Imagine Heaven, which is about near-death experiences and people who have seen a glimpse of heaven, and had a point where I was like excited to die. I was like, Jesus, take me now. I'm ready. I want to experience heaven. Yeah, and just complete peace. Like any social anxiety that I had, gone. I was confident when I walked into rooms. I was confident when it came to meeting new people. I was confident in the way I looked. It also helped that I finally learned how to do makeup. Okay, well, not that good, don't judge me, but decent makeup. Before, it was not so good. My eyebrows were like so thin. I was like, what are you thinking? Anyways, yeah, totally just new year, new me, new outlook on Christianity, new me. That's what it felt like. And yeah, and I guess what the point of this long rant is that I am 26 years old and I've never been in a relationship, and I am completely, totally so content with this season of singleness. It's been a long 26 years season, but I know that even like right now, I'm nowhere ready for a relationship or for marriage or anything like that. And I just think about the heartbreak and the pain and the anxiety and the worry that God literally like saved me from. and kept me away from and shielded me from those past 26 years. And I really had to find my worth and my identity in Christ, because I know that if I did have a relationship, my identity and my worth would go into that person. So I'm just such a stronger person now, and I'm just so full of hope for the future. I no longer cry myself to sleep. I'm just so confident that God has a amazing person out there for me, and that in his perfect timing we will meet and life will be good. But for now, I'm just honestly living my best life. I'm traveling a lot. I am hanging out and meeting so many new people, playing sports in the summer, going out to bars, and just really living my best life. Like, I've had people say, like, you're living your best life. Like, yes, I am. I really am. Against my bank account's will, but I'm doing it. And I don't need a man or a relationship to define me or to complete me or to give me worth. I found that in my relationship with Jesus, in my faith, and that is kind of why I'm sharing it. So yeah, that is it. That is me. This is why I'm a Christian, why I believe in God, and what he's kind of done in my life. So yeah, thanks for watching. Bye.